Hello and welcome to GearHeads. My name's Jesse, and today I wanted to show you guys my favorite Torx and Allen set. Now, I picked this thing up about 4 or 5 months ago, so I've had it for a little while now, and I can tell you, I can tell you at least with some experience with it now what I like about it and what I don't like. And yeah, so I initially picked this up, but this is one of the few things I actually bought on the Snap-on truck. This is a Blue Point set, so it's their. It's like Snap-on's cheaper brand that they sell. Most of the stuff, if you get something that's Blue Point, is actually made in China, but it's made with Snap-on's design, and they supposedly, you know, make sure they have good quality control and make sure that these things still come out all right. Now, what I can tell you is I have used and abused these, and I have only broken 2 of the things in here. And the 2 things I broke, I'm missing right now, a T15, the long one and the short T15, and those broke because I had a rusted fastener that would not come off and it snapped at the head. So, and finally ended up getting it off with another one. But I broke mine and I broke some of the other guys' T15s in the shop. This thing had to come apart. There was no way to do it besides wasting through them. So that's another thing that's a bonus though of me buying this off the truck. Those broke. He's getting more for me, and he's shipping them over, and they should be here in the next few days. So I won't be without them for too long, and I know that I'm getting a free replacement, which is nice. And that's one good thing about buying off the tool truck, is getting a warranty with your stuff and having somebody that comes often enough to actually swap them out and take care of the warranty for you, so you don't have to worry about the shipping and everything else. Now, I think this thing retails for like $375. I'll give you guys the part number down in the description, and just in case you want to hear it right now, the part number is BLPTHC87. So like I said, on Snap-on's website, this thing retails for like $375. Now, if you have a good tool truck that comes around, you probably won't pay that much. I know I didn't. My guy gave me a really good deal on it, and I don't remember exactly what I paid, but it was like low 200s, I believe, or low to mid 200s, about $100 off of that. Now, that sounds like a lot of money, you know, $250 for just a Torx and an Allen set, but there's a lot of pieces in here. This is an 87 piece set. It's got almost everything you're gonna need in a 1/4 inch through 3/8 and 1/2 inch drive. The only thing I could possibly think of is maybe needing a larger size than a T60. I know there's a couple cars out there that have things bigger than that, but I still haven't seen it. And so far, this is taking care of any time I ever needed an Allen or a Torx for anything. So let me go through them a little closer and show them to you guys. All right, so let me just walk through some of these and show you what it's got. So I'll start with these little Torx here. So these are the long, these are the long shank ones here. And before I started professionally as a mechanic, I never could have guessed what I would have wanted to use these for. But especially if you work on German stuff, these can come in handy a lot more than you think, because these might work to take the fastener off, but if it's something that's a little far away, it's in a tight spot, this is going to get in your way, and these allow you to get to them. And like I said, I wouldn't have thought that it would have been that helpful, but it has come in handy so many times already. And it starts real small too. So this is a T6, and it goes T6, T7, T8, T9, T10, and then we've got T15, which is the one I mentioned before I'm missing currently. And then we got 20, 25, 27, and 30. So these are all 1/4 inch drive Torx bits. And then over here for more of the longer ones, we've got the, on the bottom row here, these are SAE, and these top ones, or these top 3 are metric. So there's 1/8 inch, 5/32, 3/16. For the metric Allens, I've got a 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, and then similar story up here. These are the shorter Allen heads that are in metric, and they are 2.5, 3, 4, 5. I'm not missing that one. It's in my tool cart right now because I was using it earlier. And then 6. And then if you want to see the rest of the, there's also a set of the shorter SAE ones. They're down here, and that also includes, let's see, where does it start? 1/8, 9/64. Never used that one. That's a pretty specific size. 5/32, 3/16, 7/32. And a 1/4, and that's it for the 1/4 inch drive ones. And then we've also got the same sizes down here as I already showed you up here for the Torx bits laid out, and it's also missing the T15 because I broke it. But anyway, this should be coming soon. And then next we've got our 3/8 drive stuff. So same idea, it's got SAE and metric, and that's what I really like about this set. It's got almost everything I could ever really need. So Starting in the smaller size for SAE, 7/32, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8. Then it goes to metric Allens, 7 mil, 8 mil, 9 millimeter, 10 millimeter. And then down here there's a 6 millimeter as well, so I guess it goes down, up, over. And then here's where the 3/8 Torx bits start. And we've got T40, T45, T50, and then after T50 we get up to 1/2 inch drive, which brings us over here. So we've got a T55 1/2 inch drive, T60, and then down here there's also a T55 and T60 with the longer ends on them, which once again I find really useful and helpful. So same story down here, we've got 3/8 ones, and these are pretty much the same sizes: T40, 45, 50, 7/32, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, and then these are more metric Allens, H7, let's see here, 8 millimeter, 9 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and here we got 1/2 inch drive. So there's a 1/2 inch drive, 10 mil, 12 mil, 14, 17, and 19. I'm not sure why they skipped 18. I guess it's really just not a common size. So these 1/2 inch for SAE are 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 3/4. And another thing I really like about this kit, because a lot of the ones that I've seen do not include the reverse Torx. So I'd never seen one of these before. I'd started working on German stuff, and I now notice that I see them once in a while on Chrysler products as well. So this is a E16, and this is a 3/8 drive, and we got E16, 14, 12, and 10. And then down here for 1/4 inch size, it starts with this little E4, and then it goes to 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I already showed you the 3/8 ones, and then they also have got 1/2 inch drive ones, E18, 20, 22, and 24. I believe there might be a 1 or 2 bigger than this out there for certain cars. Once again, I haven't seen them, but these things have held up great for me, and I really, really like this set. It's just, it includes everything I need. It comes with a warranty. Like I said, I did break the T15s, but I was putting a lot of pressure on that tiny little head. It doesn't matter how expensive of a brand you go with or how nice of a tool you buy. When you're not using something for its intended purpose, or you're using something small like that on something that's way too tight, things eventually are going to have a breaking point. So that's why I'm glad I got this set, and I'm going to have it covered under warranty and have it delivered to me. I don't have to ship anything in or anything like that. Now I know obviously everybody's going to have their own opinions about what brands they do and don't like, how much they think is reasonable to pay, but for me, this is something I actually use a lot nowadays. It's not something that I would have considered a few years ago, but now, doing the work I am, I go to this thing all the time when I need stuff, and it's been really good to me so far, and I've been happy with it. I know Gear Wrench sells a couple good sets, Matco sells some stuff, and then, you know, you can get your random Craftsman sets, Harbor Freight sets, but I haven't seen any other sets that are as complete as this one that are within this price range. Matco even came by and they had a special last week showing their own set like this, and it's not even made by them though, it's made by ADV, which is a great company, by the way. ADV makes great tools, but that's besides the point. Matco doesn't even make it, and they were selling it for about the same price I paid or more than this one, and it was not anywhere near as complete as this set was. So that made me feel pretty good about it as well. I did not go out and compare the prices with the Gear Wrench sets and some of the other stuff out there when I got this. The truth is, I just saw it, and I knew roughly, comparing with what else I had seen out there, that I was willing to pay the price for this. But this is one of the items I have on the tool truck account, which is interest free, so I'm paying that off without interest, and that's nice to be able to do. If I had a Snap-on account, it would be a lot easier to rack up a ton of debt, but I really try not to do that. I try and keep my tool purchases pretty reasonable, and the only thing that I actually do have a decent amount of debt on is my scanner. But you know what? That's already paid for itself, even though it's not paid off yet. That's already paid for itself, just almost in side work alone, not to mention the fact I use it every single day here for work. And you know, so do some of the other guys around the shop. We all really like the scanner. But this video is not about the scanner. If you guys want a video on the scanner, I'd be happy to do one. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know also what you think about this set, what other stuff you've seen out there that compares with it. Drop a comment down there and tell other people if you think there's another set out there that's a better deal than this one and would work good for people. And if you have any questions, please ask, as always. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, leave me a thumbs down. And if you enjoyed watching this and you want to see more stuff like this, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep wrenching.